do you think right-hand man holds a bit of a grudge? Does he have hard feelings about the fact that we kind of decapitated him in a past game? I really don't like being back-to-back with him. Maybe we could summon a new ally? Put me back-to-back with Ellie. Or front-to-front, preferably. Oh. I'm a firing my laser. Who would have guessed it takes 5 to 8 business days to shoop de whoop? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Henry Stickmin collection, where for today's episode, we're once again going to be completing the mission. You know, last time we found out that what the mission is depends entirely on which 2 endings from the previous games we chose to be a reality, and we saw what kind of impact a small decision can make. You know, whether or not we rescued Ellie resulted in 2 completely different series of events. But the really weird thing is, even after seeing these endings, we still have no idea what's happening in the grand scheme of things. Whether we ended up robbing the Toppat Clan's train full of money, or escaping the Toppat Clan's satellite in orbit, the common thread in this game seems to always be the Toppat Clan. Like, they're up to something, there's no doubt about it, we just don't know what. But I'm thinking if I was their leader, they'd probably fill me in on their plan. So why don't we try something like rapidly promoted executive, Henry leader of Top Hats, right-hand man defeated, government betrayed. And then hopefully that'll shed a whole lot of light on what's happening throughout all of these endings. And once again, I want to pair that with a couple of endings that seem to be the opposite of one another in Ghost Inmate and Convict Allies, especially because I really want to see how Ellie is going to influence our leadership of the clan. Like, would she end up being our space queen? That'd be pretty sweet.
When we arrive, I'd like to... Henry, where have you been?
Oh, you want to know? He was locked up at the wall with me.
Who are you? How did you get here?
Oh, I'm Ellie. I heard the guy I helped escape was the leader of the Toppat Clan, so I busted myself out and followed him. I helped you escape, and you just left me.
What? Have you no honor? No dignity? Actions like this tarnish the Toppat name. Men, is this really what we want out of a leader? He barged in here and took control of the Toppat Clan for himself. He's not worthy of being our leader. I say we throw him overboard. Who's with me? Why are we doing this? I thought Henry was a pretty good leader.
Yeah, you know, this doesn't really
take any loyalists to the brig.
Henry, you are hereby dethroned from your position as leader of the Toppat Clan. I'm going to want that hat back.
Oh!
Jump, or I'll make you jump.
No.
Okay, then. I'm thinking there probably isn't much of a chance for Zero-G Space Nookie at this point. You know what, I want to quickly break down every one of these options just to show people how this game works, because a lot of people that watch these videos don't seem to fully understand. We've got Chainsaw. Okay, it's a bit of an unconventional weapon, but in a life or death scenario, you would choose Chainsaw over nothing. Question is, would it be effective while you're standing on a wooden plank against 2 AK-47s? We had save state, a bit of a silly answer, a bit of a gaming reference, that kind of thing, but would returning to this exact scenario over and over and over again be helpful at all? We could plead, try to appeal to their stick humanity after Judasing one of them in the last game and trying to throw their leader to his death this game. Would they drop a dramatic intro like that just to forgive us? Or helicopter hat? Which of these is the dumbest option? If you voted for anything other than helicopter hat, I'm sorry, but you're an idiot! Which is exactly why we know it's the right answer. I mean, we're gonna go with Chainsaw, obviously, because we want to see the fails, but it's pretty clear cut. Shouldn't have said clear cut. What was he planning there? Oh, he was trying to pull a Bugs Bunny. Like, he thought that the other side of the cut would fall, and then he would just be floating on a plank. How many times do you think save state is going to result in us getting turned into Swiss cheese? Was that it? Just the one time? I guess I could load to right before she shoots us in the dick again. These little blurbs at the end of the levels really need to stop contradicting me. Okay, she may have shot us in the leg, but she was aiming for the dick. As we all know, Henry Stickmin is a man of many words. I have no doubt that his pleads for mercy will touch stick hearts.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh. She didn't even give us a chance. And would you look at that? The dumbest answer is the right one. Shocking, I know, okay? Next I'm gonna be telling people that the circular peg doesn't go in the square hole.
Henry? We're with you, Henry. Get us out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot. Some of the Toppat Clan are on my side. They got brought to the brig, which means Dave is still here, except we've busted him out again. Now we need to choose between Toppy, Mind Crystal, or Dave. So we've got 2 gaming references and Dave. Clearly, I gotta go with the Sims reference, otherwise people are gonna flay me alive.
Shaloob.
I mean, I should have known that Sims can't easily do what you tell them to, and then they do whatever they want. I've made an entire 100-episode series on that fact. Oh, crap. I could actually see Toppy working. Like, my first instinct was 2 gaming references, 1 non-gaming reference. The one that stands out is obviously the right answer, and we want to see all the fails. But in all reality, if we put our hat on his head and possess him, like in Mario Odyssey? Never played that game, but I do know that's how it works. We know that he has the key. We just saw that from the Mind Crystal. We could just open the doors, so this might actually be right.
What'd you do with Henry?
What? I look the exact same! I mean, I'm not trying to say that all stick people look alike, okay? Not gonna be barking up that tree, but at the same time, really? Alright then, Dave, you know what? I just go-gadgeted my way through your door, and I've rescued you twice now, so you gotta earn your freedom. I want you to break this guy's stick neck.
Come on, Dave, you got this. Ha! Good teamwork.
Thanks, Henry. It's not right what they did to you.
The denouncement ceremony has been completed. Henry is no longer the leader of the Toppat Clan.
How do you want to proceed, boss? I got a few ideas.
Ooh, you got some ideas, do ya? Were these the only people that stayed on my side? We got the 2 oldest, crustiest stickmen in the group. I saw some stick floozies back there. Like, the Toppat Clan's pretty big. I was about to say, this guy's really gonna provide us with 3 plans in Word documents, but in all reality, I don't know if they're plans. Like, what do you mean by the good gents, or midnight surprise, or deuces? Like, there's no way of predicting what any of this means. I like the sound of midnight surprise. If it's anything like afternoon delight, then I would hope it has nothing to do with you 3.
Thank you again for rescuing me from...
Now!
Oh! Yeah, probably not a good idea to do that in the airship while you're in the airship. I kind of figured we were gonna commandeer this place, not blow it up. Also, you guys have been telling me in the comments that I need to keep an eye out for those little dudes. Apparently I can collect them all. They're not bios. They must be some kind of achievement because they're for a game that the developer made, Among Us. I didn't play it. I really don't have any plans on playing it, to be perfectly honest, but if I see them, I'll try to get them. You really got to appreciate how immediately after I try to prove that this game is easy to predict, they go and give me not a lot to work with. Like, on the one hand, deuces usually means leaving, like escaping. We know that the airship has escape pods. Considering it couldn't shoot down Charles's helicopter, it probably doesn't have weapons to intercept them. Sounds like a much better plan than blowing the ship up while you're still on board. On the other hand, the good gents, sounds like these two schmucks are gonna try to convince the rest of the Toppat Clan to keep following me, stay loyal, which sounds like a really, really dumb idea, like almost as dumb as pleading in the beginning. I would be willing to bet that this is gonna be the fail.
That was a close call.
Henry's still the leader.
Oh, I've had enough of this!
Really, really dumb plan. At least when we pleaded, they didn't have the cyborg around. Like, okay, bringing a chainsaw to a gunfight is dumb. Bringing a gun to a cyborg fight is like hyper mega dumb. Well, sure as hell wasn't easy, but we got there in the end, so let's go ahead and toss up some deuces and then get out of here. I'm kind of hoping this isn't the last decision, now that I think about it, because I really don't want to start a new life with these three idiots.
Quick, everyone, get into this escape pod.
It's kinda tight in here. What was that?
What now, boss? Looks like we're on our own.
Oh, the Toppat Civil War ending! For a second there, I thought that was a fake out of an ending, like the cyborg was gonna blow us up, but I guess we escaped slightly before they got back to the brig. That's why he was so panicked when we cut to him, is because he just got rescued from falling to his death. Before we move on to the opposite ending and hopefully make things up to Ellie, I gotta go back to last episode where I actually missed a fail. You guys pointed this out in the comments, and it's because, like I said, this game follows a couple of really strict rules. There's a pattern, you know? If it's the dumbest, most boring answer, then it's probably right. If it's an answer that stands out from all of the other options, then it's probably right. If it's got a trigger, or explodes, or is highly technological, then Henry is guaranteed to screw it up. But in some cases, the game breaks the molds, and it doesn't follow a pattern, like in the orbital cell, where we used the lockpick. I tried this last time, we used the lockpick on the lock, but there is no lock to pick, and then it just sends you back to the options. So I thought that this was just some kind of space mulligan. I mean, why would you continue to try to pick a lock that doesn't exist? It just didn't cross my mind, but apparently that's what I'm supposed to do. There's still no lock to pick. Okay, well, the comments were very adamant. About 2,000 of them told me to keep going, so we're gonna keep... You gotta stop trying this, man. No, I can't. Trust me, believe me, promise. Just, there is no lock! Come on, you'll figure it out. Just give me the fail. I know you exist. I saw it on the map. Fine, you want a lock? There's your lock. Thank you. And there's the fail. Okay then, I feel like we're all satisfied now. It just struck me that we never actually got any insight as to what the Toppat Clan is doing. Like, we've no idea what their plan is. We weren't their leader long enough. They're too busy with civil unrest. So we're gonna keep rapidly promoted executive. We'll maintain our leadership. Hopefully, because we're gonna go with convict allies this time. So ideally, Ellie will be there. You know, Space Queen is the dream, but if she's just absent altogether, that's fine. You know, figuring things out is the goal.
Preparations are nearly complete. Should be able to launch within the hour.
Oh, this place is cool. So this is the Toppat Clan's secret base. Sign me up. Whoa, what happened to that guy?
Henry, you're back. I took charge in your stead. I hope you don't mind.
I'm Ellie. I'm new here. What are you guys up to?
Well, Henry, remember that orbital station idea we were talking about? We went ahead with that plan. We've got all of our assets in there already. Once the final preparations are complete, we'll be ready to launch into orbit. That should keep us far away from any governments trying to bring us down. We should be able to...
Chief?
Hey, what did I tell you about calling me that? Henry is the chief, remember?
Oh, okay, yeah. We're under attack.
You two, get to the rocket. Henry. 1, 2, 3.
The rocket is launching in 5 minutes.
Do something.
Okay, yeah, working on it. This is exactly what we were looking for. That just answered all of my questions. So the train, full of all their money, was to get all of their assets on the station. They want to get into outer space because there the government can't mess with them. They can do whatever they want. It's space. There's no jurisdiction up there. So how are we gonna take down this government attack chopper that's bearing down on us with missiles and machine guns? Should we sucker punch it? Wrist-strapped grapple hook or very accurate targeting system? Oh, this is actually a hard one. Because we've got 2 gaming references in Just Cause and Fallout, and then they're both incredibly technological, so they should both be fails. It's all indicating that Sucker Punch is the right answer. It stands out, it's stupid, but how could you Sucker Punch a helicopter? It doesn't make any sense at all. I'm gonna go with very accurate targeting system, especially because it seems to be targeting a stickman's head and not a helicopter. Ooh, yeah. You can't trust those VATS, man. Every single rule is indicating that Sucker Punch is the right answer, but I swear to God if it's a fail.
Freeze! Hands up!
It was a fail! The patterns betrayed me. I can't believe I just trusted in Henry Stickmin's ability to Sucker Punch a helicopter. You know what, Henry? Fool me once, shame on you. That was still not the Sucker Punch I had predicted. So we just got ourselves an attack helicopter, and I think Reginald said we've got like 5 minutes until the satellite launches. So do we want to defend it using that helicopter? Do we want to abandon or use a mounted gun? I mean, I refuse to believe that Henry knows how to fly a helicopter. Like, nobody sits there like this, looking at controls and knows what they're doing. I would love to see what your plan is.
Just you wait till my friend gets here. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I should have said I would love to see what your greatest plan is. So we're left with another one of those situations where I refuse to believe that the rules are guiding me correctly. Like, we can abandon the helicopter, or we can use a mounted gun. Like, the rule is, if it's got a trigger, then it's a fail, but at the same time, I don't see how jumping out of the helicopter we just acquired is gonna help anything. We just fell to our death trying to sucker punch it, so it's like I said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me?
Just you wait till my friend gets here. Yeah, sure. We got a bogey inbound.
Oh, we didn't even abandon there. What did abandon? Oh, we were gonna abandon Reginald. I see. Well, if I knew that, I would have gladly chose it. I assumed we were going to use the helicopter or the mounted gun to defend the satellite from all the government choppers, not Reginald. We don't like Reginald. Did you see that last ending? I mean, this is the first time for everything. Go ahead and shoot things, I guess.
Just you wait till my friend gets here. Yeah, sure. Bomb has been planted. Isn't this an EMP?
Okay, is it an EMP? It looks like a very large Duracell, but I don't think I would want to be standing next to it no matter what. Do we want to use a flute, a revolver, or a boomerang? Ooh, those are some rough choices. I mean, I'll go with the trigger this time.
I knew.
Was I supposed to click on anything? One dude ran away, and that already made me question my decision. If I clicked anything, would anything have been different? I doubt it. So that leaves us with boomerang or flute. I mean, boomerang is kind of a weapon. I don't think boomerangs in real life are weapons. I'm pretty sure it's just a video game thing, but flute is definitely not a weapon, and by far the stupidest answer, so let's go ahead and give ourselves a concussion, I would imagine. I called it. It's gonna come back. Do you expect him to catch it? I can't even begin to imagine what he's gonna do with a flute. Like, is he gonna put them to sleep? Is he gonna make them start dancing? Is he gonna shove it up his butt sideways and make them run in fear? Who knows?
Hey.
Oh.
It's the leader!
I was wondering when you'd show up. Time's up. Let's do this.
Ooh. Do we have a Leroy Jenkins option? Because I got that quote. Yeah, charge! Go ahead and charge!
Henry!
I have no regrets. Well, I guess that leaves us with the less entertaining options of dual tech, summon, or style on him. I have no idea what any of these mean. Do you think right-hand man holds a bit of a grudge? Does he have hard feelings about the fact that we kind of decapitated him in a past game? I really don't like being back-to-back with him. Maybe we could summon a new ally? Put me back-to-back with Ellie. Or front-to-front, preferably. Oh. I'm a firing my laser. Who would have guessed it takes 5 to 8 business days to shoot to whoop? This is the third time it's come down to the option with a trigger, which is usually a fail, like this entire franchise has been a fail, and the dumbest option, the one that makes absolutely no sense, which should be correct. Except the first time it tricked me, and the second time it would have tricked me, but I didn't let it. So the question is, am I gonna let it trick me a third time, or am I getting double, triple, quadruple whammied? I just have to assume that styling on him makes no sense, and there's no way this could succeed. Really? You melt one guy's head, but when we're the ones charging in, you melt all of us? Yeah, I even went back and checked, so 3 out of 3 times, like 100% of the time, it's an exception to the rule. That's a pattern. It's gonna be really difficult to remember. Probably not entirely useful. Let's just see what dual tech even means. I think I would classify that as styling on him.
Wow.
The rocket is launching in 1 minute.
We gotta hurry.
You guys need a ride?
Don't let him get through, man.
We've got company.
Oh, that's fine. I wonder if I can get Ellie to drive around the big beefy boy body rather than wrap the car around it. I guess there's only one way to find out. I think she was an option. We can run over a bunch of random GIs with guns. It's not a problem. Ellie, would you please? No. I was gonna say turn slightly. That was a little excessive. I seriously hate these quick time events. Like half the time, I don't have enough time to click on an option, nonetheless judge what they are, but send out the cyborg. No. Oh, I think we just blasted through the rocket. I mean, we're technically our own rocket now. So were there 3 options or 4? I think there was only 3, right? It's just 3 of these idiots. The one we have left is Henry, so you're up, buds. I'm not sure what you're gonna do against...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, Henry's still down there.
I'll keep the door open as long as I can.
Come on, we gotta go.
He's not keeping the door open as long as he can, let's be perfectly honest here. Do we want to use G inverter, a cloud, or an abandoned tank? Well, technological answer, always wrong, and I want to say Henry's tried to use gravity like 50 different times throughout this franchise to solve a problem, and it's never gone well. I don't think that's gonna change here. Oh, I actually had a little bit of hope there. Also, anytime he gets a little pamphlet explaining what it is, instant death. So would it be the abandoned tank or the cloud? Because apparently now the one with the trigger is the right answer all of a sudden. I guess a tank kind of has a trigger. The cloud flies, so you should be able to get up there, and I say that, but that usually means it's gonna be a fail. So close. You're right there. I mean, that's it, right? It's the dumbest answer. Like, I have absolutely no idea how he's gonna fly a tank. Is it gonna be like A-Team style? And it's got a trigger, and it's technological, and screw it, go ahead.
I got you, Henry. You know, I could drop you right now and nobody would know. But why would I do that? I saw you out there. Put yourself on the line to save the Toppat Clan. You've truly earned my respect. I can't think of a better person to lead us.
Yeah, mission complete. I did save him, right? I didn't abandon him.
Thanks to Henry's
I shot all the
efforts, we
people
were able
around
to
him.
establish our orbital station. Unfortunately, we lost quite a few members during the raid. With the station in orbit, we were able to raid any place on Earth with ease. Ellie was officially recruited into the Toppat Clan and given the rank Right-Hand Lady. Me and my right-hand man went on to become top operators in the clan, performing several successful operations.
Not gonna lie, Right-Hand Lady has a lot of dirty jokes, and I just can't say them all in one episode. You know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of the Henry Stickmin collection, guys. And I gotta say, I really appreciate the fact that completing the mission is kind of deviating from the formula used for the rest of the games. I really did enjoy all of the remastered games, but at the same time, just the fact that this has so many different stories, like they're all different rather than one story from different approaches, it makes every episode kind of unique. I really enjoy it. Also, the fact that the guesses are a little bit more varied and strange and slightly unpredictable, you know, it's good stuff. So if you guys want to see more, as always, be sure to leave a like on this video, let me know, leave a comment with which path I should take next, because there are a lot of endings and I have no idea which ones are good or which ones are bad, but a lot of people are telling me stuff that they want to see, and I have no idea what any of it means because I'm trying my best to avoid spoilers. But thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.